on the night team tonight, Providence officers disciplined and charges dropped. It follows this response to noise complaints at a 4th of July party that ended with several arrested and forcing the chief to do an about-face. The night team's Timito Padalea is live in Providence with more on this change of heart. Timito?
Dan, the city of Providence decided that the only ones receiving disciplinary actions will be their officers. Charges dropped and disciplinary actions handed out.
Well, I appreciate the transparency, the communication on behalf of the chief and department to bring accountability to the situation.
The city of Providence has decided not to charge 5 people arrested at this 4th of July house party on West Friendship Street. Providence police responded to noise complaints at the home, but the situation escalated. Punches were thrown, swearing, what appeared to be people slammed to the ground and arrested. More than a week later, the police chief spoke.
It was justified. There is some room for de-escalation. In any situation when an officer gives a lawful order, individuals are expected to comply. Just as much as I expect my officers to be professional and act in a constitutional manner.
But more reviews were done, and today his stance changed. The city of Providence dropped the charges against the 5 people arrested and instead announced that several officers in the video will be retrained and facing disciplinary actions. In a statement, Perez said, quote, "As chief, I want to be clear. Our officers are expected to de-escalate situations whenever possible and to represent this department with professionalism and respect in every public interaction."
Know that they have a job to do and there is respect and support for the police department for the work they do. But when there are situations and incidents that come about, like the ones that we saw that night of the incident, we have to start questioning ourselves. What are we doing? And I hope that we can prevent more situations like these from happening.
There weren't specifics given on what the disciplinary actions were, but during the press conference last month, the police chief did say that retraining is a form of disciplinary action. For now, live in Providence, Timito Padalea, NBC 10 News 19.
First I want to say, man, your little chocolate ass, all right, woman. Pretty hell out you. I am Trailhand Bill, reporting live from South Florida. Look at her pretty ass, man. I don't even know what your name is. You couldn't pronounce it. 7:36 on a beautiful Sunday evening. It is winding down. It is neither hot nor cool. Well, you know, it's kind of cool in South Florida. So I just hope it's very beautiful where you're at in life. And I hope you had a great week last week as we prepare for the upcoming week. Lord willing, I hope yours starts wonderfully. Challenges and all, man. That shit don't matter. It's just part of life. We get through it. By God's grace. Rhode Island. What's up, man? I've never been to Rhode Island. I remember I used to say I want to move to Rhode Island. I just like the idea of off-brand places that nobody ever really thinks about. You know, they never really pop up on the news, et cetera, man. And I know Rhode Island is a very small place, if I'm correct, on the northeast side of America. Y'all go and correct me when I'm wrong, man. Sometimes I be trying to sound smart when I'm not. I was watching this video, man, and thinking about, church service today. The pastor, he was speaking from Luke 24:32, but obviously when you're preaching, even just speaking about things, you make different references. And I don't remember seeing the movie, but he talked about a movie called Gladiator. Maybe I seen it, maybe I didn't. But he said there was a line in it. I guess they were getting ready to go to war. And the dude leading the troops, the charge, the soldiers, the gangsters, you know what I'm saying, the folks that, hey, boy, we bought that. We really like that. He was talking to him, and one of the things that, Pastor G said that he said to his people was, how we live our lives today will echo through eternity. Now, he was speaking of that in the Christian context, but obviously that is true whether you're a Christian or not. You know what I mean? And the reason that popped in my brain while watching this damn video, because I watched that officer, man, and I'm so glad this happened like this. Shout out to the Chico, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that looked like who, they was out there police brutalitying on. And I don't know if that original dude was a Chico or an original American Negro. But either way, then it look like, I don't know the dude standing behind them. What y'all got in Rhode Island? Y'all got the white people that look like Chico look like what? I don't know. They look like white dudes to me. All of that is pertinent here. Because usually when we watch these videos, it be white dudes doing it to non-white people. And I can't say that because y'all white folks sensitive as hell. And you think I'm just being racist when I'm really just describing what the hell going on. And the majority of these incidents is white cops doing it to non-white people. And it begs questions that deserve to be asked. Whether the answers lead to where some people's minds automatically go or not, they are fair damn questions. But in this video, we see the Chicos being, in air quotes, victims, because I don't think they were victims, and I don't think they handled themselves like victims. Shout out to them. And we got a mix of cops here, whatever the hell they were. But this dude right here, if I got to make a call, it definitely look like you old light-skinned Negro like me, fam. And then you put your hands on that man. Man, number one, before I forget, shout out to him for recording, boy. He had that camera on y'all ass. Look like a body cam footage too, but that camera was on y'all ass. Americans always record the Johnnies, man. Never don't record the Johnnies. Then you push homie in the house like he was your child or your property or something, family. You definitely looking black out there. I can say that because y'all ain't gonna think I'm racist when I'm talking about my people, but if I'm talking about other people, I ain't gonna go there. Then you push the lady, fam. What that quote was? How we live our lives today will echo through eternity. Trailhand, why you reference that to begin with and why you said it again? They said it looked like fists were thrown. I think they should have thrown some fists at those cops, family. Not just to be rambunctious and to be disruptive, but in self-defense. I think we need to turn up on these cowards when they are assaulting our well-being and safety. I think some of these incidents of us just turning back on them, responding to their brutality and their violence, need to be documented. I think some of these cases where police are brutalizing American citizens, and I got one story that's happening outside of the country. I think it's in Australia, Canada, some cops, I ain't gonna get into it. I think the documentation needs to also show where we get on their ass in defense of ourselves. We got a right to defend our well-being. We got a right to defend our safety. We got a right to defend the same as it pertains to our loved ones and innocent and vulnerable people, man. If he would have turned around after you pushed him and took off on your ass, it looked like it was about 3 or 4 cops out there. Now, we know y'all would have tried to summon everything from the United States military to God's angels if he would have sent them. He wouldn't have sent them to defend y'all evil asses. I doubt it. I ain't God. I can't say that, but I just seriously doubt it. But y'all would have damn sure tried to summon them because y'all think because y'all Johnnies and y'all the government, that just means y'all God and right all the damn time. But y'all would have had to summon them because there was enough people there, men and women, not just the men. This ain't no thing where, hey, men, y'all know, bitch, y'all out there too. Let's get to it. I like women who say, boy, we ain't standing down either. It's enough of them there to take y'all ass to task. And I would have loved to see this video unfold like that because they had a right to. You had, what the fuck, what made you put your hands on that man like he was your little kid or something, fam? We in 6th grade and you trying to impress the girl, so you bullying people. This ain't that, big dog. Look at your coward ass, and then you push the girl too, and then instead of grabbing him like they should have, his cohorts, his colleagues, and say, bro, what you doing? Chill out. You can't make them people go in the house. That ain't lawful. Demanding people go in their damn house. They can be outside if they want to. And you definitely shouldn't be trying to push them into the house. They immediately begin to back him up. Where else do we see that in this video? The chief initially coming out and saying, hey man, it was justified. There was room for de-escalation. Motherfucker, what were you watching? Initially, what were you watching? Because you don't get no damn applause because later on you came back and retracted your bullshit statement. What were you watching initially? I know the answer to that damn question. The same thing we just watched. But this is the path of the American government and its minions. They just, man, the way he just pushed that man, every time I see that shit, it pisses me off. I got to stop watching the video while I commentate on it. They are by nature going to rush to defend each other. Even when they can clear, your ass didn't see nothing later on through investigation that you didn't initially see in that bullshit video. You just have to defend your motherfucking minions. And the government defends y'all. That's why you can act like this. So you get no applause, homie, because you came back later. I don't know what the fuck. I want to say, man, because it was my initial thought, man, shout out to this Johnny leader for doing the right thing. But after, nah, bro, not how you handled that damn situation. You didn't see anything later that wasn't available for you to see initially. You just came out and backed up the damn cops. And if you behave like that, ain't no damn way in hell we need to wonder why they do. So let me calm down so I can end this video on some type of respectable note. what punishment that was kept from us did they really endure? What discipline that is being kept from the American public? I guarantee you in their mission statement up there in this police department in Rhode Island, they got some fabricated terms of transparency. What disciplinary action did y'all shield with the lack of transparency from the American public and Rhode Island citizens? None. That's what, because y'all didn't do a damn thing. This training, who to pay for that? Is it really going to happen, or y'all just going to dictate those notes, take the money that was supposed to be spent on them and put it in somebody's pocket? These are reasonable and fair questions, and ode to what I said earlier in the video. At this point, family, I'm not telling you to be careless. I'm not telling you to put yourself in the line of fire unreasonably and unnecessarily, but I'm telling you, know who these cowards are. I just told you who they are. They're cowards. Know your rights. Teach your children their rights. Encourage your loved ones to know their rights, and know part of your God-given and citizen rights as an American. But first and foremost, more than anything, your God-given rights is a right to defend the sanctity of your safety and well-being in your very life. Because you at any given moment, your children at any given moment, those that you love, someone vulnerable in your presence and innocent in your presence could find themselves in this situation. I would have loved to see them swinging back on these damn cowards in defense of themselves. And then let the American public judge this situation and the merits of it. Because again, every time I see you put your hands on that man and that lady unnecessarily, God forgive me if I'm wrong, I want to swing on your ass and all of your coward ass colleagues, the good cops, for them. I am Trailhand Bill. Enjoy your night and your week. And by all means, FTP. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.